Hello, my crafty friends. This is Lori, Girl on the Ridge. I have a design team finally for Ephemoire for the month of June. This is using her kit La Rose. It is a beautiful kit, kind of muted colors, and I really did use a lot. It's a lot of collaging on the front of her papers. Beeswax, fussy cutting, a little snippet, cardboard, and I did some cardboard on the back with some gesso. I just kind of was having fun and couldn't stop. And there's a little bead front. It is very chunky. I have a problem making writing journals. It's about over 100 pages. And there's a lot that you could take out, but it's still not going to lay really flat. So let's get into frame here. Okay, like I said, this is Ephemoire using La Rose. The only other thing I use besides some of my own paper is maybe a handful of Rather Girly from Ephemoire. This is just a little bag. And I used a lot of vintage lace, and I put tabs on. I did a lot of sewing. This one was, I just took some of the Ephemoire and I just sewed it together and kind of made a different shape tag. And then just sewed. And I had it wasn't seam binding, it was some really weird stuff that I found that I really liked. So I did put a lot of that in here. And then this was just a pocket, and this was from the kit. Like I said, everything was from the kit, so I'm not going to keep repeating that. And this is some of that stuff again. I'm not sure what it is. And here was, a little booklet, trifold. And again, I just took a couple of the pieces, and then I just added a music sheet. I punched out a bunch of butterflies. Here I did the guest check that's sewn on a piece of cotton, and then there's just a hidden tuck spot behind I took a piece of the journal paper and I put it on the cotton and just sewed it on the guest check. And then there's some of the paper I had. It was so pretty. And I did a lot of, this one I did a lot of waxing because I had my wax out, so kind of go in spurts of what I do in my books. And this is just a little library card. And I did leave some blank paper, and again just a little snippet on a library card. No wax on that one. It's just, that one was from Rather Girly. And this one is waxed. And this one was these pretty cards I found at a garage sale. And I just sewed them on a piece of just fabric, and I know somebody else has done them a number of times. And I just put some little paper in there and just kind of made a little booklet because the color's wet and the paper is gorgeous. And this, again, that's just a bag sewn on the other end, and I just put some journaling cards in there for my paper. Here she had some really cool buttons, and I cut them out, fussy cut them out, and these are waxed on little bags that I had. And then she had her filing folders, so I had a filing folder in there, and then a different one in here. And I just backed it with parchment paper. Then over here I did a snippet with some paper from my own collection, and just some journaling cards. At the center of the first signature. And there is a Tracy Woods flip out. And I just tied it. I can untie it. And then you just, the tie really is not holding anything. Just for looks. Whoops. And then, don't mind my hands between all the inking and coffee staining. And there, and that just ties back up. And this is an envelope that I decoupaged a napkin on, and I'll put something in there. And these are just some pretty, the colors. Some of the kit, when I print it out, I print some of it out on white paper, and then I went back and did it on parchment paper, and it gives it a whole different look. And then it's all beeswaxed. And I love these buttons. I was playing a lot with cardboard this book, and I just put the buttons on, inked it up, and ooh, you're saying tell us after midnight. Waxed it. And there's some more journaling cards. And this will be listed in my Etsy. And there's another collage I did with 2 pieces of ephemera with music paper, and then some of mine trim. Still got glue all over me. And just a little pocket and another bag sewn. I love this sewn onto the material. And this is just a paper clip. And then there's another file folder that's hinged on the bag. And this just keeps it closed. Maybe. And this is just a cute little tag I made with the cheesecloth, pink cheesecloth, and just sari silk. And another little journaling. This was from Rather Girly, and this was off from La Rose. It's a very big kit, and that's all sari silk. This is the second signature, and it's just a flip up with one of the buttons, and I backed it on cardstock to make it a little sturdier. And just some more paper in a pocket. And then I just collaged another piece. This is the only thing that's mine. That was some of those die cuts that were gifted to me. So I just made a little piece there. And just some journaling tag there to match the purple. And I'll flip up with my sari silk. And then I just took one of the flowers and sewed it on the music paper and put some lace, and that is waxed. Another little tag. And this is one of the G-Cur little wallet things. Booklets, I guess. And then the other, obviously, is on the other side. And there's a little tuck spot there on a bag. And there's a big old journaling card. And then back here, lots of journaling spaces. Here I did the buttons again, and then I just cut a piece of file folder, hinged it up. It's just a pretty page. I hope I'm in frame all this time. Yep. And we have just more sari silk, and this was one of my cutouts under a tag. And it's just a tuck spot and a bag on a hinge. And that was some note paper I had. And there's some more, just recollections, I think, paper. And journaling spaces. And this I just left. I glossy accented it pretty rose. But the paper was so pretty, and it was still light enough where you could write on it. So I just kind of left that. And this was another collage piece from all Ephemoire's, the La Rose set. Look how pretty. Well, there's a little pocket in there where I made another vintage card. And more lace on the bag. You can write on. And this was the other G-Cur thing. I love these. And then the middle one stays open. So you can tuck more stuff in there. Here's part of the kits. And just a little purse I fussy cut. I love that. And then I just put a shipping tag with it. And some writing paper. And then here I left the paper, and then I just made some shipping tags with some purple alpaca fiber. And these are all beeswaxed. And then here was another cherry wood fold up. And then I just put actually this is a little handmade envelope that I just stuck in there. And more note paper I had. And then just a bag with a pretty tag with a little snippet on it. And that is my design. Oh, and then the back is the same. I just played with the cardboard and gesso. And that is my design team project for Ephemoire for the month of June, using her digital kit, the Rose. And everything will be listed below. So thank you for stopping by, and we'll see you soon. Bye.